Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patera here, answering your questions. A lot of you out there want to know what are my top favorite breeds for self-sustainability. This is not an easy, question to give answers to because everybody has a different opinion based upon different experiences on their farm. So I'm going to give you my opinion based upon my experience over the past several years raising chickens in an urban homestead and now up here on the mountain out here in the country. Okay, so basically it comes down to this. If you said to me, Patera, if you were going to be stuck on an island and you had to take 3 chicken breeds with you, okay, I understand that the temperature would be different, but the whole thought process is if I could pick 3 breeds of chickens at this point in the game to give me the best bang for my buck that are not very difficult to find and raise, what are those breeds? Well, we've thought about this. In fact, we've been having a whole family debate about it, and you would not believe the conversation. It's actually a good family conversation to have. Here is my answer, and it varies differently than even some of the folks in my family and what they'll tell you, but this is my personal opinion. All right, number 3. At first I was going with the Leghorn. I love my Leghorn and Anconas. If you've been in my barn, seen any of my videos, you know that I brag about these chickens all day long. I love them. I think they're sweet. They're busy, and they're great egg layers, okay? You need eggs. You want a lot of eggs. Leghorns in particular are top-notch. But I will tell you that if you're really trying to raise chickens from the get-go, from baby chicks, they're very, very sensitive. In my situation, in my experience, I found them to be that way. So I am replacing the Leghorn as in terms of number 3. It doesn't mean it can't be there. For the Golden Comet. I absolutely love these birds. Golden Comets, we had to wait till this year to get them. Couldn't find them locally. Golden Comets, they are a sex link. In other words, what that means is when they hatch out, you can tell if it's a rooster or a hen. That's a big win-win situation for you. You know what you're getting from the get-go. Okay, are they a heritage breed? No, they're sex links. I like sex links, and this is my favorite one. I'm getting eggs like this every single day from these girls. If you're comparing the number 3 slot, what was the Leghorn, to the Golden Comet, and we're going to show you all these girls, and you've seen them before also. The Golden Comet is a little bit bigger. You've got a little bit more meat on it. It's a bit more of the dual purpose, okay? So if you're talking about the possibility of a heavy, heavy egg layer, you're talking about potential meat, you're talking about beautiful eggs, you're talking about a really nice temperament. They're very sweet girls, okay? I'm going with the Golden Comet. There's number 3 for you, in my opinion. Number 2, hands down. Why is the Buff Orpington always in the top 1, 3, 5, 10, whatever list of anything? Because they're outstanding birds. They are a dual purpose bird. That means you're going to get meat or eggs. Are they the top tier in terms of eggs? No, but they're very, very good, and they're great for meat. The reason I'm choosing the Buff Orpington is because they're not very flighty, because they're a heavy bird. Number 2, they're super sweet. They're a little bossy when it comes to those nesting boxes, but that's okay. They've got business to tend to. But when they go broody, and they do, they are the best of mothers, okay? That doesn't mean there's not other breeds out there that won't go broody and be great mothers for you. I'm just saying, in my personal experience, if you had to get all of the combination of those things into one bird, you cannot beat the Buff Orpington. Okay, so you need to think about that. This is the type of egg they lay. Big, light brown, beautiful eggs every day. I mean, we're getting a bunch of them. They probably don't lay an egg every single day, but we're getting a lot from our girls, so that's something to consider. Again, she may not be your best egg layer, but could she be used for meat? And if she's a good broody, that's worth its weight in gold altogether. Don't worry about the rest. If she can hatch out babies for you to continue on going with that self-sustainability, that's worth its weight in gold. Something to consider. My number 1 pick, which is new to our farm this year, and I have been told this, I have been around them. First year we got chickens up here. I did not get this breed simply because when I went to go get them twice, they were sold out by the time I got to the breeder. Seriously. And that is the black AUSTRALORP. These birds are fantastic. Let me explain to you why I say this. They are laying eggs like crazy. Anybody that has these birds is going to tell you that that's what they do. In fact, if you look statistically at the ratio in terms of how many eggs they lay per year, they are up there with the Leghorn, and they are a dual purpose bird. They are dark, so therefore if they're out in the field, you know they're not going to be as susceptible to predators. Something to consider. Another reason to not get the leghorn. That's why the darker brown dual heavy purpose birds might be more desirable for you. You want to have them to possibly free range, and you want them to be safe. So we've got egg production, beautiful. We've got meat production because they are a heavy dual purpose bird, okay? There's a possibility there. I have not had any go broody yet. I think that they're going to. The temperament of these birds is very gentle, very sweet, and I will tell you right now, in terms of being social animals, of all of my chickens right now, in terms of who is the most social with the other chickens, with the cows, doesn't care about the dog, whatever, it is going to be my black Australorp. They're not flighty, and I really think because of those tendencies and because of experience of other close friends of mine, I think the tendency for broodiness obviously is going to be there. So again, if you're going to pick the top three, Tara, what's your top three? For these reasons, and that is an overall scope, I'm going with the golden comet, I'm going with the buff Orpington, and I'm definitely going with these black Australorps. If you're looking into further self-sustainability, you also would probably enjoy having a buff Orpington rooster or a black Australorp. Big, robust birds, beautiful roosters, and typically very good with their girls. So let's take a look at these girls and get up close and personal.